The Ohio State Buckeyes are taking on the Texas Longhorns for a national championship. What's crazy is I am a huge Texas fan in real life, but in this game, I'm a huge Ohio State fan. I think Ohio State has the best team for road to college football playoff, and we're going to be trying to win a national championship with them in this video. If you guys want to learn any of my offensive or defensive schemes that I'm running in this video, they are in our school community. The link to sign up for school is in the description. It's only $10. It gets you access to all of my offensive and defensive ebooks. What's really cool about Ohio State is they just have a really good normal wild close. They have a really good defense. They have the personnel that you want to have. Like, this team is just fully equipped to go win a national championship, and we will see if they're able to do that in this video. Starting off, we'll get it up to my man Claire with our quarterback Julian Sahin, and started off with a nice little yard gainer. Texas probably has I think you can confidently say that the Texas Longhorns have the best pass rush in college football. 26. I don't know if you could say they have the best team, but I definitely think you could say they have the best pass rush. They are the number one team, as you see right there, that pass rush. Just crazy. Just crazy pass rush in this game. Not sure how I want to run this play out of normal off close. Supposed to be a pretty good play. I don't know why that just happened. I think it's because what I do like, I will say, one of the things that's kind of underrated about Road to College Football playoff that I actually really like is just the fact that, let me see if I can just throw this. Can I just catch that? I can't. That was a stupid pass. Like, I don't think there's a stadium pulse in the playoff. Like, once you actually make the playoffs, like, I don't think that there's actually stadium pulse. I think that's huge. All right, here we go. We're going to get a little setup here. Block the tight end, get the running back on a slot fade. I need to go base press pro. Beauty of this formation is just when you block that tight end. Now, I got absolutely yelled at, and I just got to see what the heck just happened to me. So he's 5'2", and I don't know how, but I just got absolutely barked at. 1, 2. I mean, he sent everybody. All right, we're going to have to go for this early. Going to quick snap him. Going to trust that tight end route. Not able to get a good throw on it. We're going to get stopped on our first drive. We are actually playing a dog. We are going to have to lock in here. And this is not going to be an easy one to win for sure. He's going to be in that Y-off trio. I do think Texas has a pretty good wild trio week. We'll see how he's wanting to run it. Got to kind of watch. He's going to throw right at a hard flat first play, and he's going to complete it. Now, the one thing about Texas, though, is they do have a really, really good defense, but their offense, while you might not realize it, it's actually lackluster. There's a little bit of issue with Texas's offense. I'll talk about it real quick here. So if you take a look at Texas's receiving core, this is kind of their main weakness. Now, they do have Ryan Wingo, which he does have everything that you need, but their other receivers really aren't very good. So my plan is to try to maybe limit Wingo with my amazing corner Robinson here, and then the other dudes here. I think Styles. We want to get Styles on the field. Let's just make sure Styles is in that slot cornerback position. He is perfect. We have West 94 speed. So the nice part about Ohio State's secondary is they can play some man-to-man, which I actually think I am going to play some man-to-man on this drive, because I just want to see. One of the things I know just from using Texas's playbook is it's not really that great for man-to-man. So I'm going to try to just see, kind of how, as you see right there, able to pretty much cage. And of course, as I say cage, he somehow catches a crosser for a touchdown. All right, so he's on the board first, and good drive by him. And we are going to have to wake up, because if we're not careful, he's going to money play his way to a national championship, and we are not going to be looking very good here. So I'm trying to think of how I want to play defense going forward. I really think man coverage puts this Texas team in a bag. I think what I should have done there is I should have route committed to the inside. That might have made a little bit of a difference in what would just happened. So we'll see here. I'm going to get back in that normal off close, and we got to get on the right hash. I think that's another part of the problem. When you run normal off close, you kind of want to have your tight end to the short side of the field normally. I'm just going to quick snap him and just kind of see. Man, he's actually playing really good. Almost threw a D-line pick there. That could have been real bad. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing on defense, not going to lie. Is it just man-to-man? I think I'm going to have to. I'm going to block my tight end again. I'll motion my running back out, and I'm actually going to put my running back on just a basic speed out. Kind of go to this old combo. It's such a good play. Again, I want that base protection. I'm looking for Smith, and I have Smith right off the break. Good. And we're going to get right back in this ballgame. Now we just need the defense to show up. Offense is back. Really took us one play there, getting Jeremiah Smith isolated on that left side. And now we got to go get a stop on defense. He's been playing pretty good. He was looking pretty good his first possession offensively. So we're going to have to see what we can do defensively to slow that down. I think the first thing I want to try man-to-man one more time, and I want to do a route commit to the inside just to see, because I feel like we can bag him in man under. And if that doesn't work, then we'll get into some of our switch stick stuff. But I just really feel like man coverage is the way you want to play this Texas team. All right, so I'm going to route commit inside. I'm actually just going to go with 2 purples here. And that guy just killed. All right, we might not run man coverage anymore. The problem is you can't really control that number 1 receiver. If I do want to run man coverage, I think what I want to do, if I do run man coverage next drive, I think it makes the most sense to get into this single mug and put that Robinson dude at that position right there. So we're going to put him in. Go ahead and kind of preset this up. I really think man coverage can just cage this team. It's just we have not done it yet. So see if I can block a kick. The thing is, they really have to build around that Ryan Wingo. And honestly, kind of bad on me for not putting like yellows there. I should have known. Split twins, you can only run corner route to one side of the field. I got to put a yellow zone on the other side there. I don't know why, but I'm so worried about double drags. When I run man coverage, for some reason, I'm so worried about double drags. All right, here we go. 5-2. All right, so he has to blitz the linebacker. So if he blitzes that linebacker to the right, the running back should be open. Running back is open quick. Very nice. All right, I think the best way to attack what he's doing is send the running back out here. Kind of a weird route combo, but primarily looking for Smith here. Gosh, man. That's got to be a touchdown. All right. Yeah, definitely the way he's playing. He's playing extremely aggressive in this 5-2 out of Texas, which is a good defense to run. If you have Texas, this is a really, really good defense. But I really think the best way to go attack this is to motion this running back out and basically just go. Like this should be a one-play touchdown on the left side if he's in man coverage. And he played crazy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how we're still getting body bagged here. Let's go PA Buckeye Verts. Oh no, we just threw a pick in our. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to fight through this. We're gonna definitely have to fight through this. He's actually got a really good defensive scheme out of this 5-2. That was actually a really bad read too, but Let's just get back in a basic defense and just kind of play a little bit more like normal. Throws right at a hard flat. Check my coach adjustments, make sure we got that on 5. We do. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go cover 2. I want cover 2 on the wrong side. I did. I totally went cover 2 on the wrong side. Can I get a fumble? Yeah, he's playing good. Gonzo man has got his little scheme with the Longhorns. Playing good ball. All right, we need a red zone stop. Kind of bad. I'm gonna shade. This is a run play if I ever saw one. There we go. Good defense. That's what we need. All right. We needed that. Gosh, I just don't feel like... I feel like we're going to be fine defensively. I think we're going to get into a rhythm here. Offensively, though, that defense is really... The way he's running it with that 5-2. That 5-2 is a problem for sure. It's going to go empty here. I'm going to go with the middle third. Almost a pick right there. All right, we got him in 3rd and goal. Okay, so in this situation here, we are going to just play a basic defense. What I like to do here is just simply protect the sticks. Shade inside. Let's see if he'll take his 3 or if he'll go for it. He should just take his 3 here. If he's playing smart, he is. Okay. Going for that's a hard one to convert. I'm gonna try to block it though. See if Jackson could do something for his team, put on for his city. And he missed it. Good old shout out to kicking, bro. Shout out to college football 26. Shout out to college football 26. All right. I'm gonna have to start hitting that corner out. Even though I didn't complete it there, I'm gonna definitely have to start hitting that corner out. That corner out is open. The way he's playing defense. There we go. Break it out of there, Tate. Get out of there, Tate. Oh, one spin and out of there. One spin and we're out of there, and we're back in the ball game. Now, he does get ball at half, so this is kind of a critical drive for me defensively. But I feel good. That play is just so dang hard to stop, and it's such a weird... Like, it's good, and of course I'm going to miss the PAT. I got so lucky. Like, it's a really good play, and it's a very simple play. But the thing is, like, the left side of it is so dangerous. You have to kind of worry about that left side. And then that right side combo is just, it's really good because of the seam streaks, really. Oh, we got a fumble. Very good. We're right back in this ball game. We are right back in this ball game. And we never left, boys. We just never left at the end of the day. Just got to go to your number one play. Sometimes, dude, this auto sub stuff, I can't stand. All right, here we go. Sometimes you got to go to your number one play and say he's blitzing that linebacker every single time. We hit him with a beam, and all of a sudden it's a massive turnaround. With the way this game was going, the Ohio State Buckeyes are back in the ball game, back in the lead, and have a chance for a stop before half. This is huge. I will say the way he plays offense, I really think he's going to struggle once we kind of get back in our base zone. That man coverage was really just too easy for him. All right, let's get dime rush on the field. Now, last time he was in this, he ran a post route. I think I'm going to go Tampa 2 just to kind of, the way this momentum really flipped, he could try to get it all back in one play, and if he does that, he's going to be in trouble. There we go, good pressure. That's that dime rush pressure, boys. So you get him in a long yardage situation like this, you always run a cover 2 and back this off. Not sure if I like where that safety's at. I do, but I don't. I wish that alignment would put the safety right at 10 yards because I think that's better. All right, we got cover 2. Kind of watching for like a crosser. Good. There's 4 verticals. And that should be a cage. Very good. That's Styles. Styles made a huge play right there. All right, 3rd and 17. Kind of a drop back defense. Now, I'm not going to put my hooks all the way at the sticks on 3rd and 17. I'm going to put him at 10 yards, though, because the reality is he probably is planning to go for this if he doesn't get it, if he gets a little bit of yardage. All right, coming out in wing. What on the gun wing? Little tight end attack. Yes, sir. No eyes, no picks. No eyes, no picks. Very good. And he's going to go ahead and punt this ball away. I will say his defense has been playing good the first couple drives, so I can see why you would want to do that. But we started to kind of figure this out. Buckeyes started a little rocky, but here we go. I'm going to flip this. I do like how, man, I'll tell you, even this, even though it's not bunch, this is still a really, really good flipping formation. Jeremiah Smith going to be a touchdown early. You get out of there, Jeremiah Smith. You do not let him catch you. You do not let him catch you, boy. Very good. Very, very good. And we're going to blow them out. All of a sudden, this game really flipped, and the Buckeyes are actually flooding right now. I think what happened was with the flip, his corners flipped and the zones flipped, and that's why you should be flipping your play every single play. And honestly, sometimes you flip, and you flip. Right? I mean, the way this game is, this game extremely, really ridiculous amounts of favor to flipping. So you want to be flipping your play often. All right, here we go defensively. Play a little more passive here, a little cover 2. Good defense. And he is not able to pick up this pressure. Dom Rush is having a field day with him. I don't want to change anything because these guys are just actually yelling at him. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Curry and Mickens in here. I do think it does make it better. Let's see. We are in the Tampa 2. Very good. I'm going to pass commit. Really got to watch these seams. Gonna throw it up. I brought my guy back. It's gonna give me an interception. Shout out to Switch Stick. And we might be able to take it almost all the way in. We're might get a 3-possession lead before halftime. This is insane. What we're gonna be able to do here. I don't know that he's gonna be able to stop us. I'm gonna start out with a little run play. Got the edge. That's free. That's just a free touchdown. Very good. The Buckeyes out of nowhere, out of absolutely nowhere, stuck in quicksand, not able to move. But the Buckeyes, 35-14 with a $1:15 to go in the first half. Talk about an absolute explosion on the both offensive. And really the thing that triggered everything was getting out of that man-to-man. Now, little does he know, I actually like man coverage right here. I'm going to go cover 1 here. Try a little cover 1 hole. See what we're able to do. We've got a little press man. Getting that pressure. Going to bring up a 2nd and down. Very good. As long as we don't get burned in man coverage, I feel like we're really in a good spot. Let's just see here. Texas 4-man. I want to be on the safety here. Just love this blitz. I'm going to take that away. Force that check down. Very nice. And now he's kind of all kinds of messed up right now. He is all kinds of messed up. All right, I'm going to blitz my linebackers, get a little pressure. I'm going to man the running back up on the outside, get good pressure. Oh, I thought I was going to get an interception right there. The thing about this single mug that's really nice is you can send pretty good pressure, and you only need to send 4. See if we can get that guy coming in free. We're going to take away his #1 receiver. Very good defense. Yeah, I think this right here might be even better. Want to shade him to the inside, or are able to get that shade off. Gotta get that running back route. He was throwing it. Let's see what we can do here defensively. Love to get off the field. One more time. This would be huge. Route committing him to the inside. Mainly shadowing that #1 receiver, but see how big of a difference it makes when you run man coverage and you have their #1 receiver just blanketed. There he's able to hit a curl route. Do like the press, though. I love to press if they don't have takeoff receivers. Feel like it makes the man coverage play better, and there's the pressure again. See if we can get this. I really think this cover 1 hole, I need to send a little bit more pressure here. I'm going to send a little bit more. See, he's going to throw that up, but he can't get there because he doesn't have those takeoffs. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 21. And now I think we stay with this. I think we stay with this pressure. Say a little false start. Kind of want to get out of this in this situation. I don't want to be at man press. I think we get into Tampa 2 here, play a little bit more bend but don't break. Got to watch their #1 receiver, find out where he is. Where's #0? Got him on the solo side on the left side here. That's exactly what we can't give up. Oh, that's exactly what we can't give up. Man, that's so unfortunate. I feel like that's not really open, but it's like gosh darn, man. If I just swatted, thought I could just run him in and pick it. That just can't like what? Man, that sucks. Maybe against spread formation. I don't know, man. I like the fact that deep halves hardly ever get bombed, but then every now and then something like that happens, and you're like, just can't justify calling a deep half there. I got to put him in an outside zone. That's a huge 7 points for my opponent. It was about to be 42-21 at halftime. Now it's looking like an actual ball game, and he does get the ball at a half, so we have to kind of move the ball here. Definitely can't get him the ball back, but honestly, we'd love to get 7 here. If I was him, I would get back in the original defense he was running. And the game's not going to let me hot route, so I'm going to try to hit that wheel. Oh, brothers. Oh, I got him. Oh, man, I just unfortunately missed the touchdown. I had it, too. Got to go through your protections. Got to set your camera angle. Got him again, though. Messed up his, glitched him again. Got it inaccurate. You can't make this up. Oh, I got him again. This is why you should be flipping every single time, man. All right, right here, you got to run a running back Texas. That's actually a huge catch. It's actually a huge catch by my running back. You know what I think I want to do here is I want to go to Y sale. I'm going to put the running back on a speed out, but I'm going to stem that speed out up. I got his safeties to flip again. I don't know what he's doing on his matchups or whatever, but it's flipping him quite a bit. He is going to somehow get ball here, and he does have a chance to get back in this ball game. I thought we were going to run away with a national championship, and then we give up a big touchdown on a third and like forever. But honestly, you know what that means for us defensively? We got to, we can't get away from our strategy. Like our strategy's been doing this solid, and we just need to kind of stay with it here. So I'm going to go back into that cover one defense. And I think I'm going to try to just play basic coverage here. See if he picks a play. At some point, we got to pick our play. Here we go. Okay. So, just going to stay on the safety guy, kind of watch. Little orbit motion went a little crazy right there. I'm going to have to try that play out because that was actually wide open. We're going to go with the send 5. Just got to take that crosser away. Very good. One of the most underrated things you can do is click on and swat. All right, auto flip is off. And yet I'm getting misaligned here. Go Texas for me. I got to watch that crosser. Very good pressure. I don't know what's going on with my plays. Not aligned how I want to be aligned. Go cover one hole. Good defense. Why can't I catch that? All right, this is not aligning very well for me, so I think I'm going to get back into this. So I feel like yes, I got a couple stops. Now here, I'm going to back this up. All right, finally. I was trying to swat it. And good completion. Oh, I was trying to swat the ball. Oh, I got so lucky. I got so lucky. He definitely had me. I got my yells down here. Should be a little better. Let's spread my D line out. That should be a pick every day of the week. That should be a pick. Oh my gosh, this drive is shaky. Right, we're just gonna stay simple, stay in our base, kind of trust our defense here a little bit. Gonna watch for that running back here. See, might be a delay here. He's gonna quick RPO. Messed it up. He messed up that RPO. That's a 4th down. Very nice. I think he thought he was gonna have something he didn't have, or he just didn't get the ball out, or what. But no matter how you slice it, he did not get the job done. And now we got a 4th and 9. Wing trips week for him. I'm trying to remember what he ran out of that. That is the play that he got the touchdown onto that fade, but he was on the other hash. That's good defense. He got a bad throw. Very good. And we get the stop, boys. The defense coming to play again. All right, I really like my chances with Y sale here. Put the running back out in the motion here. He's not really in 5-2. Try to hit this running back quick, actually. Good read. All right, right here, looking for Jeremiah to just take the top off the defense. I think he can. He's going to stay safety. He's going to flip. They didn't flip, and I got pressured. Oh, I was so convinced the safeties were going to flip. All right, what I need to be doing, I forgot you could do this too, is when you flip, your stems will stay, and then you also get another hot route. So it's so much better for quick hiking. Man, great defense. All right, so he's starting to just play man, I guess. That was good defense. Okay. Let's go PA snag. Flip it. Trying to think what I want to do here. I just gotta snap this actually. That kind of sucked right there. That kind of really was a bad deal, but honestly, we're not terrible position. We are winning by 2 possessions, but that was a pretty bad possession of offense right there. We just weren't ready to play. We just weren't ready to play at the end of the day on that drive. We were still in halftime. We were feeling good about how our defense played, but the offense did not come up ready to ball out. Gotta watch this. That should be a pick, bro. Like, how is that not an interception? Like, that's got to be a pick. Like, that's the whole point of running cover 2 with a deep third. Man, I tell you, every game of college football comes down to just an absolute dogfight. We were running away with this game. I mean, I guess he was kind of running away with the first drive, but we were running away with this ball game, and now it's like a 1 possession game. It's a really important drive for the offense. Got to settle down. Shout out to the actual playoff though, and not having stadium bowls, like huge. All right, so here's that thing I was talking about. Where I'm gonna flip, and then I'm gonna flip again. Kind of watching that DN, but I'm probably gonna hand this off. I shouldn't have handed off. Oh my gosh. You know what's even worse about that is like the worst part about that is not just that I got stopped for a loss, but I also I'm gonna do a slot fade here. Put the running back out. Love to be able to hike the ball. And I got Jeremiah Smith wide open. Very good. Very, very good. That's a huge 7. Jeremiah Smith has really saved me this game. He's just made play after play and big situation after big situation, putting the Buckeye squad on his back as we tried to close the door on a national championship run. Great, great offensive dot right there by the boys. All right, I think if we say all right, here we go. The wing trips. Man, that gave it up again. He got another touchdown on that. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna have to stop calling cover 2. Man, that's crazy. I can't believe he completed that. I really thought if I clicked off a little sooner, it would get back there. All right. We're gonna have to figure something out for that. Because that is not ideal at all. All right, we're going to go cover 2 hard flat. Kind of aggressive here, but going on a slant. Good D. His pocket's terrible. What is he doing? And he just threw it away. Okay. 2nd and goal. Man, I really like Tampa 2 right here. It hasn't been doing very good for me, but I really like Tampa 2. I'm going to go 2 inside of quarters, though. That's pretty decent. Not bad. Very good. All right, 3rd and goal from the 20-yard line. Right here, we're going to play a little different just because he's been hitting us in the seam so much. A little bit more seamy. That should be D. Very good. One more. One more stop, boys. One more stop. Let's go on trips tight end. So one of the things that you have to be aware of, I'm just going to man him up. Man him up. Come on. That should be D. Very good. Hartford, good play. And see if we can finish this off. The Ohio State Buckeyes with a pick 6 on their way to a national championship run. Will they be national champions or will he continue to try? He's going to get out of here, boys. Thank you for watching. We are officially national champions. And if you want to get into the ebooks, they are in the school community linked in the description.